All right, everybody, I wanted to make this video on how to get your first social media marketing client, the steps you need to take, the experience that you need to have, and just some tips and tricks that I've found just from doing it myself, and just some practical things to do instead of, some ideological things that people talk about, automated client acquisition funnels, and just some stuff that I think makes people think that getting your first client's like a automated process or something. So the number one way to actually get your first client is to reach out and connect with your sphere of influence. And what I mean by that is your mom, your dad, your grandparents, your aunts, your uncles, your friends. They all know business owners. They all know people that can benefit from the power of social media marketing, whether that's video, whether that's graphic design, whether that's a new website. There are so many people that you wouldn't even believe inside of your sphere of influence that can connect you to all different types of people. So a lot of people, when they want to start out, they think that it's going to be from, this ad that hits somebody across the country, and they call you and then they say, hey, I'm going to give you $1,500, run my social media, and here we go. And that's just not the reality. The reality is, if you have connections with people that can benefit from social media, it's most effective to go after those people and to bring them some sort of value or just connect with them. And a great way that I found of doing this is just to reach out to your people on Facebook and let people on Facebook know that you are, beginning your social media journey, that you're looking to help business owners, that you don't have maybe much experience, but you've grown up using social media, so you understand it. Maybe you've taken some courses, maybe you're learning from me, but that is the best way to get started. Find people that you already know that can benefit from, the skills that you're going to be learning, that you have already learned, and that you're willing to test out on other business owners in exchange for maybe a testimonial of some sort. So that's the best way. The second, which kind of goes hand in hand, is to actually connect with as many people as you can that maybe you already do business with. So let's say you get a massage every month, or let's say that you go to the chiropractor, or you go to the gym, or you go to a certain restaurant, pretty frequently. Those people are really great people to begin to start the conversation with, as far as just kind of talking. Maybe you've already built a relationship with them, but if you have people you already do business with in terms of buying their product or their food or whatever it is, those are really great people to just begin the conversation with while maybe they're even performing the service. Like the guy I get a massage with, I've always talked to him every time he's doing the massage, and just organically over time, him and I did that podcast, so you can check that out. And we also, are planning to do some photography and video work, just by the simple fact that I've just started that conversation with him and just showed him who I am as a person, not just tried to sell him some sort of package. So I would say that's the second best way to get started. First is just to reach out to people you already know that you're pretty close with, and ask if anybody's parents would let you try some ads out, or ask if Any friends or any family members can think of somebody that has been talking about social media or anything. And then the second is to just start the conversation with business owners that you already do business with. And then third, I would say it's really important to actually post on your social media about what it is that you're trying to do, because on social media it's actually a way to like virtually follow up with people. So maybe I started the conversation with Larry about social media, and we've talked about it through multiple sessions, but now that we're friends on Facebook and that we're connected on Instagram, by me showing and posting things informational about social media, he actually has, in his mind, probably thinks that I have more credibility and, likes what I'm doing because he's seeing the engagement and he's seeing people commenting and vice versa. So when you start to actually provide value just to business owners in general about social media, you will create some sort of vibration and attraction to those business owners because you're just providing value, and then maybe as a byproduct they're going to want to reach out to you and say, hey, how much do you charge, what do you do, this and that. So if you actually just go into social media and provide value to business owners, you're going to create a good attraction of people that just want to learn. So those are the 3 ways on how to get your first client. The first is your sphere of influence. Reach out to people you're already connected with, that your family knows. See if you can get them to do a free trial. The second is going to be people that you already do business with at a restaurant, a massage place, chiropractic, a restaurant, you name it. Any place that you feel is a good candidate or you just do business with. And on top of that, you want to find or choose the people that you actually have a connection with and just start the conversation. So if you always have a good conversation with the employee at the juice shop or Nectar or whatever, those are good people to actually just get you introduced to the manager, to the boss, etc. Because those people, they're liaisons to people that actually make the decision. So, and then lastly, it's just going to be providing value to those people that are business owners on your social media so that you're virtually following up with those people. And just a last little tip is to always get somebody's Facebook information and add them right then and there so you can get connected right from the get-go. And it may take some time, but when it feels right and you feel like you guys have a solid relationship there, it's great to just add them on Facebook, and then you're just kind of liking their stuff, sharing it, commenting, just making sure that they don't forget about you and what you do. That's another great thing. So a lot of people are going to go out there and tell you to cold call and do those things, and I think you should do those. I even still do that. Just know that the people you already have connections with, those are going to be a lot easier to close than somebody that's never met you, never heard of you. So use those people around you to bring them value, and then in exchange for testimonial, you can use those testimonials for videos that you use to target cold business owners. So those are the 3 ways to get your first client. Let me know what you guys thought of this, and go after it. Reach out to those people It'll be easier than you think, and just start with starting the conversation. Don't just come off and sell somebody especially if you know that those people, you have a good relationship with them. A lot of this has to do with context. If you message somebody that you already know really well, copied and paste messages, hey man, I'm starting social media, I wanted to know if you want me to help you, for a free trial. Like, if that's not the context of your guys' relationship, it's really gonna come off weird. It won't ruin your friendship probably, but it's just one of those things where when you get a message from somebody that you know really well and they're just trying to like sell you, you're like, whoa dude, like I thought we had a connection. So people are craving more and more of that connection. They don't just want to be sold to. So that's how you get your first client. Hopefully this found you well. Give it a like. I'm going to get into my computer, show you guys some more practical stuff, that you guys can use as well. All right, so hopefully you enjoyed. Peace.